Hey, what's up guys? This is Oakley from the Halo Forge Epidemic, and I'm here to share with you a map that I created, and this is going to be, obviously, most of you can guess at this point, even with just this pan, but this is going to be an aesthetic recreation of Helm's Deep, obviously from the Lord of the Rings, the two towers, and I tried to be as, as close to the, not historical version as possible, but the fictional version as close as I could. And so I had to refer to a lot of online sources to try and get it right, and forging it was quite a process. But you can see here, shelled under the firing of a couple of wraiths, it does look very impressive even while it's taking a beating, and you can just see how well it's holding up under fire. But as I said, this took a lot of forged pieces to put together, a lot of hours, but I'm really happy with the outcome of it. And it's going to be up on my file share. Now, that is going to be a little hard to download at the moment because of glitches, which the overall Master Chief Collection, but we'll try and get that available to you as soon as possible so you can do whatever you want with it. As I said, it did take a lot of pieces. I'm pushing almost, I think, a little more than 500 pieces. I'm out of blocks, and so you can see a little bit of the lighting glitches starting to pop up. Now, this doesn't happen all the time, so if you are encountering issues with your map, then go ahead and delete a couple. But overall, the map does look extremely good if I can just flatter myself for a little bit, and you can see the attention to detail I have in the background, the various entryways to go from the deeping wall that we're panning over right here onto the keep itself, from the hill on the back left, and then even from a ramp on the right. So I did pay a lot of attention to detail, as I've said, and the Halo 2 anniversary is just very conducive to building these kinds of structures, and hopefully I'll be able to even do a tutorial on how I put together the Helm's Deep itself. But now you can see the Hornburg, the multiple layers of defenses, all of this you can walk through, and we'll be doing a walkthrough soon. And you can see there a Spartan on the walls for scale. It's definitely an impressive, massive structure, and you can even see I included the cliff on the bottom, which is where they were able to launch sallies from a little port side door and attack the Urkai at the gate. That was in the second Lord of the Rings movie. And yeah, here you can see actually I can't remember the name of the tower, but the tower itself, imposing, standing above Helm's Deep, and that's where you can go up and blow the horns. And here's going to be the main gate as I move up towards it. This thing was incredibly hard for me to build. I'm not quite a race forger, so I'm not used to creating, a bridge or a ramp with a gradient and a turn, but it does play very smoothly. I finally nailed it. And a nice little feature is you're going to see up here you have those pallets, so you can bounce grenades off of them. Not quite like that one, but the second grenade shows what you can do. You throw a grenade against it, and it should bounce effectively down onto the gate, and you can blow up the defenders. So I wanted to recreate a couple of the little gimmicks from the movie itself and what the defense is supposed to do. So obviously, if this were medieval times, you would have dropped a rock instead of a grenade, but a grenade works. And here you can see me moving up the hill, and you can see it's actually pretty smooth walking up here. The gate is open, but it's up to you, up to your discretion to change that, edit it, and actually close that in your games. And here it goes up to the higher Hornburg, a higher keep, and then you can see a little bit of look out onto the deeping wall. You can even block that up if you want. Coming up here, there's going to be a gate to go further into the keep, but then there's also going to be a ramp that allows you to get up onto the higher levels, and the lighting looks great from up here. A little bit of glitching in the distance, but with the sunlight right there and the sun streaming in, it definitely looks very cool. And here you can see the places where you would be dropping the rocks or grenades. A lot of these, towers to shoot at your opponent. If you want to make this into some sort of attack and defend map, that would be really cool. It's a good place to defend from. And then now you're at the uppermost keep, and you can fall back even further. I didn't quite add all the details into here, obviously in the movie and in the fiction. You could go into the keep even further, open up the gates, and then go all the way to the caves. I wasn't quite able to add that, but if you want to, go ahead and do that. Anyways, this is going to be the overview of the entirety of the structure itself. As I said, it does have some performance issues when you're up high, but that's because I used so many objects to build this. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this look at Helm's Deep itself. It was quite a fun project to take part in, and I hope you guys can enjoy it and, tune it and create what you want from this palette itself. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys will go ahead and take a look at some of our other content on the channel. See you guys next time.